Hello guys, welcome to the next video in this PyQt series. In this video we're going to expand the program we built the previous time. We're going to update this to a ticket reservation form, and it includes combo boxes and spin boxes. So first up, I've created a new workspace and called it QCombobox. I've already copied and pasted all the previous projects objects in here. So let's go and update our user interface. Alright, so first I'm going to remove the date edit, and then we're going to add a combo box, a list box, a spin box. Let's do a button and a bunch of labels. I need to change the layout to grid layout, so this we're going to break the layout, and let's insert grid layout. So now I should be able to insert labels on the left. There you go. And let's put labels down for every one of these. And at the bottom. Alright, so this is going to be the reservation date. That will be the number of people, persons, people, and that's going to be our class or ticket class. This is going to be a calculate button. Alright, and down here we're going to display the cost and just some general information. But we need to change to ticket reservation. Can bold that, and let's increase the size a bit, and we can align it to the middle. There you go. There's a horrible spelling mistake. Alright, let me quickly give names to all the objects we're going to use in code. Okay, there I've updated the names. I've named this one Spinbox Persons. The combo box I renamed as CMD class, and button, also button calculate, and then these two labels. This is going to display a summary of everything we selected, and this is going to be cost. Alright, next up let's save this, and let's go back to our workspace folder and run the updates. I'm going to double click the batch file, and now my view should have updated. Let's open that up and let's run it. Alright, there you go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to start with is I want to add items to our combo box. So to do that we need to create a list and then add the list to this combo box. Alright, let's go to our controller, and then under the init class, first I should probably just update the code. We deleted the date edit, so let me just quickly update the code. Okay, there you go. I've deleted all the connection statements and the methods we created last time. Alright, so first let's create a list. So this list will contain all the class items in our combo box. So in here we need to put, let's make it a first, second. Let's do business and economic. Right, then we need to add our list to the combo box. So let me just give that a different name. This is probably a reserved name. I'm going to call it class list. Okay, so let's add our list to the combo box. So we can use a for loop. So for each item in the list, self.class list. We want the combo box to add an item, and the item's variable is going to be I. Alright, so this for every item in this list, the loop will add it to the combo box. So let's run that and see the result. Right, so there you go. So there's your combo box, and there's the 4 items that we added to the combo box. Alright, next up we want to provide the code for the calculate button. Once you press the calculate button, it should take the variables above and give us a summary and calculate the cost. Alright, so first thing, let's connect the calculate button. So I'm going to the init statement, and let's say self.userinterface.button calc, there it is, dot clicked dot connect, and we're going to connect this to a method called self.calculate or calc. Alright, so basically once the user clicks the button, he's going to connect to this calculate method. So let's implement that. Let's go to define calc. Okay, so first we just want to show everything the user selected. So I'm going to do that in the first label. Just open up the program again to see the order of everything. So in the summary label here, it's got a typo in it. We're going to put the date and the number of persons and the class. Alright, so I'm going to start off by typing self.userinterface.label summary .set text. Alright, let's start with text, and let's call this summary, colon and a space, and let's add, first we need to convert everything to a string, but in this case I'll use a toString method. So let's first start with self.userinterface.calendar widget. So here we're going to get the date and the selected date, and this we want to convert to string. Alright, and let's put a space and a new line. Alright, next we want to see the number of persons. So I'm going to start with a string conversion, and in the string conversion let's call the UI dot, that is a spin box dot value. Right, so that should return the number of persons. And then lastly I'm going to add another space and a new line. Let's add the combo box, which contains the class. Alright, so let's start off with self.userinterface.cmdb combo box class dot item text, and in here we need to provide the index for the item that's selected, which is going to be the current index. So we'll type self.ui.combo class.current index. Alright, so if the user selects, the current selection of the combo box should be displayed in the summary label. So let's run it and see if that works. Alright, we're going to select a date, we're going to select 2 people, and let's select business class. We click calculate, the summary update, so there's a date, the amount of people, maybe you should put in a comma or a semicolon in here, and the class type. Okay, let's update, let's put in commas in here. Put a comma there and a comma there, then it should look better. Right, lastly we need to implement the cost. So the costs, we're going to say it's based on the ticket type and multiply by the number of persons. So let's start with the if statement and do the calculation in there. So if self.ui.thecombobox class equals to first class, then we're going to say the ticket cost, let's just do that, self.ticket cost equals 100. Next, else if. We can do elif because the user can only select one item from the combo box. So let's say combo box equals second class, then we're going to say the ticket cost equals 80. If the combo box equals business class, we're going to do a ticket cost of, say, 70, and else if self.ui.combo class last one, if it's economic, then I'm forgetting my colons. We're gonna make the price $2. Okay, and it might not be a bad idea to first create an empty variable here on top of. Alright, finally we need to add this to the price label and multiply with the amount of persons. So let's first do self.ticket cost equals, or times equals self.userinterface dot the spin box value. Alright, and then next up we're going to say the label dot set text. We can convert it to string, and I'm going to put in the ticket cost. We can put in a description here as well, which says ticket cost. Alright, let's run it and see what happens. Let's select the date, select amount of persons, let's say second class, and now when I to calculate, it gives me 0, so we see that it's something wrong. Let me quickly check what that was. Okay, so what I've done is I've inserted 2 print statements to help me track this error. Print statements is very useful to track errors. And the first one, check what if the price is set by this if statement, or this block of if statements. And the second one, check if this multiplication has gone wrong or not. So I notice both are 0, meaning that our problem already started in the if statement. So I forgot to add, either you need to put in the item text, and inside here the current item index. So you're going to do self dot current dot user interface dot QCombobox class dot current item index. So that's one option. Or you can change that, and let's just get the index, current index, and change this to 0. So I'm going to opt for the current index method because it's shorter. So let's quickly copy and paste. I'm going to paste it in there, there, and this is going to be a 1, that is a 2, and a 3. Alright, if we run it now, it should work. Let's try this again. Get a bunch of people, and let's select what haven't we selected yet. And there you go, 8. We got an update on the cost. If I change this to first class, there you go, the price change. Alright, and that's the basics of combo boxes. Okay, this concludes our video. I hope you found it useful, and hope to see you in the next one.